Welcome back to the channel. What is going on with the goings on with YSL? We're going to get straight into it. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe. Definitely turn on your notification bell so when I get the drop, you get the drop. And thank you for tuning in. Former Fulton County jail officer facing charges for allegedly taking bribes for inmates, including YSL defendant. Kerman Bailey, 31, is facing multiple charges, including violating oath of office, bribery, and delivering banned items to inmates. A former Fulton County detention officer has been arrested for allegedly accepting thousands of dollars in bribes to smuggle contraband, including pills, to inmates at the jail. One of the inmates involved is Huey, one of 6 defendants in the ongoing YSL Rico case involving rapper Young Thug. Kerman Bailey, 31, was arrested on October the 4th and is facing multiple charges, including 4 counts of violating her oath of office, 2 counts of bribery, and 2 counts of delivering banned items to inmates. Authorities believe Bailey took payments from inmates' families in exchange for smuggling drugs and other illegal items into the jail. This is according to an arrest affidavit. Documents show that Bailey's actions came to light in May when jail officials began receiving reports of her involvement in smuggling contraband to several inmates. In August, Bailey consented to a search of her phone, and investigators found evidence of over 20 financial transactions totaling $17,000, which came from inmates, family members, and associates and were used to deliver prohibited items to the jail. An investigation revealed that Bailey received payments from 2 of Huey family members, his mother and sister. Documents show that on May the 6th, Bailey accepted $500 through Apple Pay from Huey's mother, Melissa Huey. In July, she also allegedly received $1,000 from Huey's sister. In return, Bailey allowed Huey to move to restricted areas of the jail where he could sell drugs to other inmates. Surveillance video from July the 13th alleges Bailey escorted Huey and another unidentified inmate into a restricted area where they delivered 2 packages, which authorities suspect contains drugs and cell phones. The packages were reportedly given to 2 other inmates. Bailey failed to perform the official act of seizing contraband from inmate Huey and afforded said inmate the ability to temporarily reside within a restricted area where she assisted other inmates in the procurement of contraband, and investigators said in the affidavit. Both Huey's mother and sister have also been arrested on bribery charges, according to jail records. Authorities said in another instance, Bailey used a white styrofoam meal tray to hide contraband in it and then delivered it to another inmate's cell, according to the surveillance video viewed by investigators. The sheriff's office confirmed that Huey and 1 other inmate were charged with 1 count of items prohibited for possession. Deputies said Bailey worked at the Fulton County Sheriff's Office from September 2023 until August 27, 2024, when she resigned. Please let me know your thoughts below in the comments, and again, thank you for tuning in. Let's get straight to it.
A former Fulton County detention officer is now in jail. She's accused of taking $17,000 in bribes to smuggle in contraband. Channel 2's Michael Seiden is live at the jail where he learned one of the inmates involved is a defendant in the YSL trial. Michael.
Linda, we've learned that when investigators searched this former detention officer's iPhone, they found financial transactions, some of which were between that defendant, Marquavius Huey's family, and this former jailer. Tonight, though, we have learned through this investigation that they believe 4 other inmates were also accused in this criminal screen.
I was like, wow. I was shocked.
That's the reaction that Fulton County Deputy Tessa Cole says she had as she watched this jail security video in July during a criminal investigation into a former detention officer accused of taking $17,000 in bribes in exchange for helping inmates smuggle drugs and cell phones sold inside this jail.
There were specific transactions on certain days that aligned with nefarious and criminal activity going on her floor by her.
Cole was talking about her now former colleague, Carmen Bailey, who had been under investigation since 2 inmates came forward and reported her alleged criminal behavior back in May. In the surveillance video recorded back in July, investigators say Bailey is seen escorting 2 inmates into a restricted area of the jail, one of whom has been blurred because of his cooperation. The other inmate has been identified as Marquavius Huey, who's one of the 6 defendants currently standing trial in the YSL Rico gang case. Court records accused Huey's mother and brother of paying Bailey a combined $1,500 to help him sell contraband to other inmates. Bailey's also accused of doing business with at least 4 other inmates, including Osama Manuel and Marcus Foley. Both men are awaiting to stand trial on gang and murder charges.
We've started to really implement a lot of data to track, obviously patterns. And in this tracking, the amount of contraband found on the floor that she was operating and, had a duty post orders, it was an uptick.
Yeah, in the last hour, attorneys for Mr. Huey sent me this statement regarding the allegations. It reads, unfortunately, it has all become too common that we hear about allegations of corruption, bribery, and violations of oath of office by the men and women responsible for housing and securing those individuals who are in custody within the Fulton County Jail. Our client, who has been in continuous custody since December 2021, is cloaked with a presumption of innocence as to all these recent allegations, and we will litigate this case in the courtroom. The statement ends, and we're all zealously tested.